This morning, the arrest of USC mathematics professor Michael Allen Lane and the South Carolina Fair returns stronger and safer than ever. Then, we will dive into how to stay safe when skateboarding and how it can save you money. And finally, the arrest of Lexington man for both kidnapping and sexual assault. I'm Courtney Holman, and this is Newswrap. "35-year-old Professor Michael Allen Lane of both Allen University and the University of South Carolina has been arrested on 3 counts of criminal sexual conduct with a minor. The incidents happened between November of 2018 and November of 2019 in a home in West Columbia, where the minor involved was under the age of 11. Lane had worked intermittently as a math instructor and USC as a mathematics department chair position at Allen University until the recent termination of his employment. Calling all amusement ride enthusiasts and fried food lovers, South Carolina kicked off their 152nd annual fair this week. To celebrate the first in-person South Carolina State Fair since the pandemic, USC Homecoming and Gamecock Productions partnered to provide free tickets for students riding the shuttles yesterday. Lines were long, but worth waiting for the free ticket, one U of SC student said. Along with all the festival fun and tasty treats will come extensive COVID-19 precautions. State Fair General Manager Nancy Smith said the Columbia mask ordinance is in effect, so all staff will be wearing face coverings. State Fair officials have instituted new protocols to prevent the spread of COVID-19, like increased cleaning, hygiene signage, hand sanitizer stations, and reminding guests that in the city of Columbia, they must wear a face mask covering. A new change to this year's fair, the clear bag policy. Smith said, like other large events in the country, this is to ensure the safety of all patrons. Anyone who arrives without a clear bag will be given one at the gates when they enter. The fair runs from October 13th to the 24th. Now, News 4 reporter Finn Carlin will tell us more about the travel-sized vehicle gaining popularity on campus.
It might not look like much, but it's how Luke Hill gets around.
Riding around on a booster board is probably the greatest form of transportation on this campus.
While most students stick to walking, some with skateboards have a need for speed.
You can go 20 miles an hour down the sidewalks and beat everyone else to class.
Whether it's sidewalks or streets, skaters get around quick. But is all of that speed safe? I asked Irving Juarez over at Blue Tile Skateboards the same question, and he says not exactly.
If you're going faster than you can run, you're kind of like in a bad zone.
Irving says it depends on the board you ride. If you ride around Columbia, he recommends a trick board or a longboard first that ride a bit slower. That's because if you're on an electric skateboard and need to stop fast,
you're just gonna kind of wipe out.
You might wipe out, and a city with traffic might be the last place you'd want to take a tumble. But skateboards are quicker than walking and cheaper than cars. As city traffic engineer Andrew Ritter says,
users other than cars are becoming more and more of a thing.
Ditching the car is becoming more common. That's partly because gas prices have shot up more than $1 in the last year.
With these rising gas prices, some people say that in a city like this, if you can help it, why drive?
If you don't drive, Columbia traffic officials say to use push buttons and crosswalks to stay safe when crossing the street. And if you're looking to ride, Luke says to take it slow.
To learn how to skateboard before you get on an electric one.
To stay safe while you skate. In Columbia, Finn Carlin, SGTV, News 4.
Lexington County's Robert Brandon Neely, age 35, was arrested on Thursday for kidnapping and attempted sexual assault of a woman inside her own home. Neely is being charged with armed robbery, kidnapping, and first-degree assault with the intent to criminal sexual conduct. The South Congaree Police Department requests that SLED further investigate the case while Neely is held at Lexington County Detention Center. That's all we have for you this week, Gamecocks. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SGTV at USC to keep up with all things USC, and subscribe to our brand new news brief, SGTV Recap, with the next edition hitting your inbox on Monday. For SGTV News 4, I'm Courtney Holman.